service. Got to stop the mud with a purpose. God can take me right now. Don't be sad. Papa get wrecked for a 6 of that syrup. Take care.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Brooklyn Media, Streets 993, man. And today I got a special guest in the bit. I got my boy Young LA. What's up, man?
Man, in Nashville right now, got an unexpected call. I was actually in Duval in Florida. I'm in the middle of this Back on That tour. It's been going since November 28th.
Okay.
Probably about 40 shows since then.
40? Damn.
Since November 28th, yeah, probably about 40.
Yeah, niggas working there.
Yeah, for sure.
Niggas working.
I'm just trying to stay active and apply myself, man. And I'm independent now, so my self-sufficient rate got to be super high to even compete. Just at a high level with the top, whatever you call top tier, you know what I'm saying, or the creme de la creme, you know what I'm saying. I got to work a little harder for it. I mean, just due to where my fans are used to seeing me at. The memory of Young LA is way the ceiling is high, the bar is high.
Right.
And then we got life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, life hit. Life
man, what light don't play.
So how Nashville treat you, man? How long you been in the city? When did you get here? What you got? How long you staying for one?
I don't know,
you
man.
Man,
that's a good question, dog. You good at what you do. You good, man. I mean, like I say, I was here just because a friend that I've been friends with probably about 8 years here. He was here, and then I was already having some good momentum, and then he was like, "Hey, bro, just come on up and we'll set up a interview."
Right.
So I came here to do a podcast interview, and like you say, how long you gonna stay and watch the Super Bowl too?
Yeah.
And I don't know how long I'm gonna be here now, man. I mean,
city shit. It seems like city showing you love, so they ain't got no reason for you to move up out of here that quick. So that's always good. Networking always good, man. And again, we appreciate you for stopping through streets.
Appreciate you having me, just opening up the doors. I mean, these days I value the opportunity more than, the reward, or probably more than whatever's attached to it.
Right.
I just value the opportunity more now.
Valid, man. So I was just schooling some young cats on your music, man, and you had that huge hit, Ain't I, right, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So talk about what that record, really did for you and your career.
Dang. What's your name again, King?
Brooklyn.
That's right. You did tell me that, man. Brooklyn. Now, your first two questions, great questions. I've been asked a lot of questions over the time. You asked some great questions. It sustained my career. So, I mean, just to get right to it, and I know you got things you got to attend to too, but it sustained my career. If you know the definition of sustain, like I'm still here right now on the radio. That's what Ain't I did for me.
So when it comes to records like that, do you value those obviously as like a high moment in your career, correct? Like that's high in your career.
You talking about like a peak?
Yeah. Do you think that was your peak, or what do you feel?
I feel like it was a significant event in my short story that I have written in the music industry. It was probably one of the most significant events. And like I say, I'm still a young bull.
Right.
So in that short industry lifespan, if that makes sense, it was the most phenomenal thing for me.
Okay, and
I don't feel like they seen my best now. I was just scratching the surface for me, for real.
Valid. And you were there with those Grand Hustle days, man. So what kind of happened to where did that deal kind of like fall through, or what was the passing of the whole Grand Hustle thing?
I was just wanted to just get out of the deal because so much bad business had done happened that I wasn't the reason of, or that I didn't control. It wasn't me firsthand making the mistakes. Just as far as like when Michael Jackson died and stuff like that, my album was set to drop, but due to that, it was Futurist Love supposed to be the biggest added song at Urban Radio. So I was on the way to a platinum album. I had pre-sold like 127,000 or not. I think it was anywhere from 127,000. It was something with 27,000, 37,000, or 47,000, just to be correct. And when you get pre-orders like that, they can gauge. That's how it was. They could gauge where your album would end up at, gold, platinum. It was already pre.
Exactly.
So they say if you sell out the first batch, they're gonna reorder.
Mm-hmm.
So if you did 147, you really did like double that, 2 times that number, because they're gonna get that same order or bigger because you sold out 147,000 CDs.
Thanks.
So and then like let's see other mishaps. I feel like just being in that atmosphere, and while other people were going through what life brought them, that got in my way as an artist.
Okay.
So I say that's a lick that you can't cry about it though. You got to take your lick and keep it ticking. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Just like being a kid in high school or fighting on the bus or something. You still came back outside. You know what I'm saying? With your black eye.
Valid. That's valid.
So I called it just take your licks. You know what I'm saying? And I took some licks that blindside licks. So it ain't nothing like that blindside haymaker.
Yeah. So in
that haymaker I can see claiming.
Yeah.
I can kind of, eat that one on up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that other one, that one might knock you down for the count.
Valid. So, and another thing, with the whole Grand Hustle thing, like it's like you're being managed by artists. So do you think, or you're signed to that label by, another major artist? So do you think those were factors as well? Being that, T.I. is a huge artist. He still, he was at that time. Grand Hustle was really rising.
Yeah, for sure. It was nowhere really you could have been like being from Atlanta, being from the spot, being from Zone 3, being from Tumerville, being from the project for real. It was no other, at that moment, it was nowhere else that you could go in Atlanta that would produce those kind of results for your career. If you had what it took, you know what I'm saying, and really had what it took.
Right.
And if you could go stand next to T.I. at that time, it's no one else in Atlanta at that time that had that effect.
Yeah, because I was looking at YouTube and, the video had 46 million hits.
But that's just on Vivo and YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so imagine, what the numbers really look like. So, let's say you stay with Grand Hustle. Where do you think you would be at right now?
I think I probably would be in another deal. I think I'd still be in the same place I'm at now.
Okay.
I mean, everything is a season, and you get the nutrients you need to go to the next level. And that's what it's all. I think to me, it was just. Let's see, what's the name? You know how you go to the combine?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Grand Hustle was pretty much the combine for me. It's where I displayed to the major and to the world on a major independent label, because Grand Hustle was a major independent.
It was.
So I'm basically in the combine for bigger scouts to sought after me, to say, hey, I like how that boy catch, or hey, I like how the boy walk, or hey, I like how the boy make up the new lingo, how you put words together.
Right.
Whatever it may have been, that was the purpose of Grand Hustle for my life. I feel like, I mean, it could have been different for another person. I'm just speaking of what my life is, where I'm at currently, and just looking back, reflecting, and doing 1 + 1 is 2. Ain't no way I could say 1 + 1 and then be talking about simple.
Nah, fact, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Put you down, clown. I'm saying.
Nah, valid, man. So what do you think you contributed to the culture and just Atlanta culture in general?
I feel like I created a formula. I mean, because this is me speaking from present tense and owning up to everything, seeing my flaws, seeing myself, digging deep, almost going to the root and pulling the flower out the dirt and replanting it. I'm going that deep. I feel like that's what it was. I gave a formula.
Yeah.
Because now I know what a formula is. If you would have told me formula some years ago, I probably wouldn't even understood the full context of formula, using it compared to a life situation or a metaphor, what you call it in hip hop, or analogy.
Yeah, valid.
So looking back and just seeing where I'm at now, I feel like I created the formula for Atlanta.
Cool. So, where do you get your inspiration to start making music now? Because, now we live in now the music industry is very up and down. Folks not selling records like that. You gotta.
I seen it. Yeah, I've been seeing it. I mean, for me, being a fan of hip hop And real hip hop album sales meant everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we got streaming and we got this new DSP system or the new format of just everything, because everything has to change.
Right.
Change is inevitable. And if you're able to live through change and even see change, that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nothing stay the same. But that was a big part of being somebody big. If you could sell records, that's what it was all about.
Right.
Selling records was like jewelry. You know, Dwayne Wade, them guys, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying, Long Live the Mamba. All them competitive guys, they played for things like album sales.
Yeah.
They play for jewelry.
Play for the Marines.
It come for a time that they don't care nothing about no money on. They done already had fun on. Them folks ain't thinking about money on no more.
No, valid. Valid.
And I've seen the best ones take pay cuts, or I seen the greatest athletes get to that level and don't got no hardware when they go home to their wife.
No.
Your wife fine. Your house look good.
You ain't got shit for
Your
it.
car look good.
Yeah.
You drew up the par. You having stuff on. You playing with that stuff. Like that's my lingo, stuff.
Okay.
You doing stuff. But you ain't got no hardware. It's hard to sleep when you're a competitor and you ain't got no hardware.
Yeah, nah, valid, man.
What I'm gonna tell my wife? I ain't nothing but a scrub. That look good. I ain't got no jewelry, no hardware. And that's what I feel about the album sales aspect of how I looked at it. This is just Leland speaking.
Right.
I came up with the culture and the texture of hip hop, starting with my auntie Joe. Cause my family from New York. Like we basically from Freeport, Long Island.
Okay.
I'm basically from Long Island too. You know, cause that's where most of my family at. It ain't where you born at, where your tribe at. How about that?
No, yeah,
everybody running around, artists did talking about you from Royal. You ain't from nowhere. Show me where you from, and then I tell you. Then I say to you, show me your tribe, and I know where you from.
Valid. It's all about the tribe though. Like who you know what I'm saying, who you connect with, who's your people.
Mm-hmm. Your extended tribe. Like I met Zoe and he took good pictures and I liked him and we built, and now that's an extension. You know what I'm saying? We keep pouring water and fertilizing that relationship. That relationship can grow to something.
Right.
And that's part of that's my tribe now.
So speaking on the
a
tribe,
joke ain't have to be born how I was born or where I was born to be part of my tribe.
Valid. Speaking on the tribe, man, you work with Zaytoven, right? So, what has he done for you music wise,
Wow.
Production wise, beats
The
wise?
questions. I told you it's the questions for me. You 3 for 3 now.
Okay. Hey, I'm shooting.
You might can hoop. You come from sports or something. You shooting.
Yeah, I'm shooting, bro. So what Zaytoven done did for you, man? Like, just speak to that, because we know what he's done for a lot of people, man. And, how inspirational is that to even work with him like that?
Yeah, I just got a call to it. I called him earlier. Matter of fact, you supposed to call today. He told me
Zay always been a sensitive conversation for me to have. I mean, I don't know how to say it or what to really say. Is this a clean station?
No, you say whatever you want.
God damn, child. I mean, a lot of my friends in music was jealous of me and Zay's relationship, so I don't really know how to say it. I mean, I don't know. I really can't say. I just protect it. I just protect the relationship and honor it with a different. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean,
You speak how you feel, man.
I don't know what to say, bro. I just had one of these moments already on the last podcast. So I ain't. Can we smoke it?
Nah, not in here. I wish.
I mean. I hold it like as in a place of I hold it in a place like probably how I like I put it in the same category of the way that I value God, my mother, and also my children and my grandmother. Like Zay is in that same conversation, so I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what you want me to say or what you want me to do by asking the Zay question. I don't know if you're trying to trigger me or not. But
Nah.
I don't know what's going on.
Nah, never. Never that. Never that, man. You know, I just, you know, we know good, you know, he makes good music, and it seemed like y'all had a great connection, man. And, you know, we just speaking on the music aspect. So, switching gears, man, let's talk about Honey Bun, man. What's that? Honey Bun Challenge.
I mean, Zay, like, because everybody thought, like, me and Zay couldn't do it again. And then sometimes I felt like I was around Zay so much that basically, because I ain't had nothing else going on. I ain't have a lifeline but Zay.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody closed the door on me and treated me like however they did or tried to go be. Zay the only one who will accept me still. And that's the only way I got around artists. But that's the only way, really.
Mm. Okay. So let's talk about new music. Any new music you got coming out? You know, what you want the people to look for, videos, visuals, and you getting that music made.
Like, really, didn't nobody thank me as like, alright, so, like, alright, so, so basically, like, if you great and I'm great, and then like, but we together every day, it take the greatness out of it, cause it's like if I gotta love from a distance, even if a family and my mama, if I gotta love you from a different state, then I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just got to love you that way. How matter it may hurt, if it make me whatever it make me go through emotion that it feel, but that's how I gotta love you, cause that's safe for me. You know, and like basically with Zay, like who they call it, man? They Mocha. Mocha, let me call you right back. I'm on the radio. Yeah. So I felt at times like Zay my best friend. He the only one. He gave me my first opportunity, bro. I love the man. I just told you I hold him up here on the holy grail. You know what I'm saying? Higher than my father, than my own dad that birthed me out of his dick. You feel me? Like Zay been a father figure to me. Zay been like a guy like, dang man, how you treated family, you know?
Nah, I feel that, bro. Like, and you gotta cherish shit like that, man.
But like I sometimes felt like basically even when like me and Zay got to a spot where it was just regular, I was regular to him. I wasn't the special LA from Tomerville no more, or back down the shot. Like so, and not even on an intentional thing, like sometimes when you do something so much, your value go down and you get the vibe.
You good, bro. You good. Let's switch gears.
But, you know, like, even with that, cause I always wanted my next hit to be with Zay. Cause I mean, he deserved it. So I started working back with Trench Work, and those my brothers. I have had success with Trench Work. They did Futuristic Love with me and Rico Barrino. And it's just life give you a card at time. Not that you necessarily want to do it, but sometimes you gotta go with the card. You can't have fear, that's the card. You know, you can't do it with emotion, that's the card. You know, you want to play another card, but that's the card. And just being open enough, you know, my new buzz that I got is with trench work. You know, and I always thought it'd be Zay. If you ask me, you know, if you get back today, like, who would it come from or what, you know, who you would want it for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with Honey Bun, now with Trench Work, it's a great record, bro. Them guys great. Them my brothers the same way as they. You know what I'm saying? You know, we share intimate moments on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They both believe in me at a high level. They both believe in me in the same kind of way. So it wasn't a choice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just that's where I was in that season of my life.
Yeah.
And so, and then I wanted to do it too with Zay, because folk thought we can't do it no more. They thought Zay washed up and they think I'm washed up.
Nah.
So that was the challenge for me, because I come from sports. So if you challenge me, buddy, what's up?
Right.
That's the competitor in me, and I know we could do it again. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. I never thought different, dog. I never thought different. I just know, because that's my boy. My nigga, dog. We poured a lot into each other. So we both wanted that, you know? But we picking up. We got the album, Rap Mamba.
Yeah. Talk about the album.
We got the album, Rap Mamba, coming any day now. We've already been working on it since I had got released from prison and stuff like that, just getting everything back in context and stuff like that. I had a 7-year sentence. And when I finished it up, the last 13 months on a parole violation, once I came home, you know what I'm saying, it was like, that was the mission. The same mission, and it always been that mission with me and Zay since day one.
Yeah.
Let's go upside their head. Let go upside their head.
Yeah.
Whoever at the top, whoever say whatever, let's go upside their head, because we like to compete. It's a friendly competition, because we both come from sports. Because they play basketball still to this day. I play basketball at the gym. It might be Zoe. It might be Ro. It might be, you know what I'm saying, Run. It might be Cassius J. It might be Jug, man. We have brotherhoods, fellowships. That's how we fellowship playing basketball. So we both the same. So if we feel like you going to lay on us or sleep on us, we going to try to wake you up to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
And we got a tribe that's with us who've been trained up at that same level, and we all accept the challenge.
Yes, sir.
So the Rap Mamba you know, I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Cause
this is an idea that I birthed when I was in bondage. You know, I was at the lowest time, the lowest, bro, the low. I was just sitting in my cell, doing my laundry, cooking my food, doing my push-up, my 1-2. No, my routine I done built up. It's alright. It's kind of comfortable now. I kind of like it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm unlocking stuff in myself that I ain't even know existed. I'm unlocking boxes. I'm writing the best I ever wrote. I'm thinking at a whole nother level. I'm sober. My mind working. It's working top tier. Creme de la creme. And one night, I think me and my bunkmate was going through ideas, and I was walking around late night and just doing my laps on the big floor. And we were like, Rap Mamba. I said something. Cause like, we were talking about basketball, Kobe my favorite player, you know, this, that. My mama favorite player, Curry. Mine, Kobe, you know what I'm saying, all the time. My mama was Kobe. Kobe was her favorite player, and then, you know what I'm saying, she adopted Curry. But her original, Kobe.
Yeah.
Number 8 and number 24. She was there for the whole ride, but it's basically like talking about sports, kicking the shit, 1-2, hey, boy, woo. One day we going big, we done cook the big boy pocket, you know what I'm saying? We got the Bombay going, whipped up, everything piped up. The worst way. It's like a club, like it's super lit. We arguing back and forth about sports, and you know, like I say, Kobe, and something about Black Mamba came up, and then I said something about Rap Mamba that night. I always have a good idea. I mean, I always had a knack for hearing stuff and taking it to astronomical astronomical heights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a gift I got. And it was like, when I heard Rap Mamba, it stuck. And it made all the sense. It's like you been through everything and you still rapping.
Nah, shit.
And then you done took more losses in it than you gained and you still rapping, bro. You hurt your ankle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be, you came right in, thought you were hot stuff, red shirt. Well, that red shirt hurt when you think you the jump. You gotta sit on the bench and make it by everybody else. You better show good sportsmanship and you better be a good character and upstanding about whoever in front of you, or you might don't even get to get in the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You'll be red shirt for your whole ride with the wrong attitude. But like I say, the Rap Mamba stuck. It was the perfect title for me. So I just instantly started writing the album. Actually, I finished the album in prison. So it's like thoughts and ideas, but I wrote it all the way out. Me and y'all remember Cap? Oh, let's do it. He was on the song with Waka Flocka back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's do it. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He had a verse on the Cap. Me and Cap was in the same dorm, and man, Cap was sneaked in my room at night. You know what I'm saying? We just both had a love for music, and both had similar stories up until this point in our career. Mm-hmm. And we identified exactly who each other was. And it was my first time having an intimate encounter with him. And we just had the same story. So our fellowship was me writing verses. And every day he'd come check to make sure I wrote at least 2 new songs. 2, 3 on.
Dope.
And the highlight of my day was reciting them verses for Cap. When he pulled up, that's what got me through. You know what I'm saying? His Rap Mamba album. And so we start working. You know how stuff happen when you get out though. Mm-hmm. Either the beats change, Zaytoven had a different kind of sound, and that them words and that cadence that you wrote to just beating on the bump, it don't really go with the beat. And so that's what I kind of had a challenge with at first. So me and Zay just got in an intimate vein. I told him what I wanted. I told him, about the project and, how I thought about it and where I was writing it. And I had the song dedicated to my grandmom on there because she had got sick while I was down there. And I just came down in tears, bro. You know what I'm saying? In my dorm, and one of the Muslim brothers, who was my bunkmate, he got me through that day. That was a tough day, and I was on the way of getting out. I was waiting on my bond. I was waiting on my name to be called because I had finally caught the bond. This was recently, right, in March or something. This after the prison sentence and stuff. Some little junk happened, but it's all good. And now I sit in there for 59. I was gonna call it 40 days and 40 nights because I thought I was gonna do 40 days, but I actually did 60. I did like 59, 60 days and popped out. So that was birthed. The album was birthed in like 59 days, but just taking my time with it because I got a little time to burn where I'm at. Yeah. I'm tired of doing push-up, buddy. My arm too big. I'm tired of eating pocket, buddy. Need something else to do. And that was it. And then Rap Mamba was birthed. So it's special to me because I'm doing it with Zay. It's one of my strongest projects. It's the best version of myself as a man and as an artist. Okay. As a father and as a believer. As a businessman and an entrepreneur. And still a little courageous and a little crazy. We all got a little crazy on us.
Oh, just a little bit,
Just a little pink.
Just a little bit.
Just a little salt and pepper. Not too, but everybody got a little, that boy crazy when he did that. You heard that all your life, coming up as a little G.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, this album's special. It's probably my best work ever. So, we're working on features. I contacted Twister already. Because, I want the album to just have, like, people that I was fans of, actually. That's the perfect feature for me. If I had to say the kind of artist I am and the texture I come from, how my auntie Joe them, hip-hop, New York, I told you, my people from Long Island, I'm a real MC to the heart. I'm an MC, like, not a battle rapper, but I'm a metaphor. I'm a metaphor, punchline for punchline, bar for bar rapper. That's how I started rapping. But to have a Twister feature in this day and time, I feel like that junk would be. If he come out rapping fast or something, You know, like how Twister used to do them. If he just come out on that Twister,
Yeah, he gonna be crazy.
that'll be a crazy feature for me to have. And I ain't had plenty features in my career, but he had made a comment on I think the latest podcast I did, and I've been just moving on this tour, just trying to make sure everything's straight for the family and focused and locked in on all the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like as a man, to me, present date that matters. You know what I'm saying? Present date, where I am now. Not what I've been through, but where I am now. I find myself just focusing in on the task or the itinerary and stuff like that. You know, you go out of town, you got an itinerary.
Right.
And but I went back to Cheney, my best friend. He invited me up to watch the Super Bowl. He in here now. He right here. That's my best friend right here. And I met him probably at a show probably about 8 years or 10 years ago, and Zaytoven was with me. It's so crazy that we talk about Zay, cause he was with me, and Zay, we came for a show, and then I met I met Hermes, I met Quake, and I met this brother right here, and then they paid me for a feature. One of the only people that paid me when I came that time, and we went to my hotel room. We recorded all night long. And then we recorded so long to the point Zay woke up and came to my room, and they was in there, and we was still rapping. And Zay was telling me about them and stuff like that. They would meet Zay, you know what I'm saying? And I was saying like, hey Zay, but it's Quake right here, you know what I'm saying? They got a feature, but he hard, you know what I'm saying? Da. And then I've been knowing Quake them ever since, like that. And Cheney too, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I really came up here. Cause this went on my tour itinerary. I just was in Duval. Duval was on my tour itinerary. But my best friend Cheney like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go back, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna be at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, alright bro, I gotta come see you cause I ain't seen you since you been home anyway. We both ain't seen each other really since we been home. Yeah. So I'm like, dang bro, cause he been, working. He a grinder too. He work hard for his people and his family and stuff. He just like me. That's why we close. So like he working, I'm working. When we both get out, cause we both been. So you already know the mentality when you come home. But beat your feet.
Exactly.
Put some food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's a good feeling. And you ain't felt that feeling in a minute. To be able to provide, feeling worthless and useless, that junk will tear you down. So he like, come on. And we finally got together. I came up here basically cause the Super Bowl. Like I told you, I'm coming to watch the game with my friend. Basically.
Okay.
And then it turned from that to me being up here.
Say less, man. Well, we appreciate
Then I went to church on Sunday with Mama.
Yeah.
And then I watched the Super Bowl with China. And then the day Monday, we call this Money on Monday. You start your week off great with great energy, love, and you better watch how you handle your Mondays, cause that dictates your tempo and your karma for the week.
Yes, sir.
Your work karma, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that matter, cause them bills be chomping down. Them things will chomp your ankle down. You'll start limping. Pay enough bills, I bet you start limping.
Nah, bills don't.
Wonder why grandma done be hunched over at that age that done paid bills all day. Like that's why.
No,
what's wrong with some of you jokers? Ain't paying no bills. That's why everything a game to you.
Yeah, well, man, we appreciate you for stopping through, Young LA, man. Make sure say the name of the tape again.
Oh, the one with me and Zay working on?
Yeah.
Rap Mumble.
Rap Mumble.
It's an album. I want to call it my debut album because if everybody know, I never dropped the album. I got close. I was supposed to go gold on my way to platinum.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen at that time. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Down the line, me and Zay link back up. We can finish what we started.
Say less, man. Well, we're looking forward to that, man. I appreciate you for stopping through.
All right. Appreciate it, bro.
993, this my boy.
Yeah.
Young LA, Brooklyn
Appreciate
Media. Peace out.
Brooklyn, yeah.